How's it going, everyone? It is Tuesday, November 21st, and we are back after them. As you can hear, the bad weather that was promised is delivering today. It's literally been raining all day long. I think sustained winds are at 30 miles an hour and gusts up to 40, so it is a crappy day. And really the only reason that I'm out here is because I can be in this building to hunt, so I'm not sure I expect a whole lot of deer movement. You know, they had been pouring out into this field. Obviously last night was disruptive with the bear. Number one, I think the bear being in there disrupted them, because I hadn't seen a deer yet before I saw that bear. So based on the nights prior, there was a lot of deer coming out before 4:30, and I shot him right at 4:30. So I think that he was disrupting the flow in there, and then of course shooting him and then getting him gutted out and pulled out and everything was disruptive. But today the rain has obviously washed away most of that scent that was down there, and hopefully they're back on their regular pattern. And I think that Swagger is still in this block of woods. Cliff didn't catch him on any cameras since I spoke last to you guys yesterday, so if he is where we think he is, which is right in these pines, I think he's close. And deer did come out here late last night and feed, so it's not like they avoided it all night or anything like that. So hopefully we're kind of getting back to normal, and obviously these conditions are crappy, but deer still gotta eat. So if he is in there, hopefully he'll step out here and make a quick mistake. I've been running the bear around today, took him over to Crosley's. He got him skinned out, and been hopping back and forth. So nice to finally sit down and settle in here and enjoy another hunt. I'll turn you on when we see something. What's up, everyone? It is the morning of Wednesday, November 22nd, and the weather is still crappy. Still pretty much rained through the night. Raining this morning. It's kind of like a mist now, so it's not like a driving rain like it was yesterday. But I'm back out here in the cornfield. Last night I had that little 4-point jump out here. Just acted funny from the start, you know, like he followed the fence line over, jumped the fence, and then came in here and didn't even make it over to the standing corn. Just kind of stood on the edge and then, you know, got real hockey and jumped back in. And I'm like, I can't I cannot imagine that deer would have smelled me just based on the way the wind was going. And then sure enough, a bear comes running out of the corn. I didn't even get him on camera because it just ran from the corn over the woods. Just a small bear, had to be this year's cub. And then this morning I'm in here, and same thing, another bear pops out of the woods, and this was not a cub. This was a bigger one. I don't think it was as big as the one I killed, but definitely an adult. So we have a bear problem up here all of a sudden. I go from never seeing a bear with a gun to seeing a bear the last 3 hunts. But I think it's really negatively affecting the deer movement through here. Cliff sat up here a couple days ago and saw a ton of deer, and there should be a ton of deer. I mean, they've got everything they need right here. They got corn, they got bedding, nice heavy pines in there, brush, whatever it is. They got it all right here, and there's just not the deer movement that you would expect. And even seeing that 4-point yesterday, the way he was acting, it's clear that they don't like the bears rummaging around in the corn, and to be out here. I don't know if it's the bear themselves, but even like when this bear went back in the woods, it wasn't walking. You know, it was like jogging, running, and I think just the disruption of animals running through the woods. But it just bothers the deer. You know, the deer know they're being hunted right now. There's shots around, so they're hockey as it is. And then you got the commotion of multiple bears in the corn and running around in the woods. It's just got them buttoned up. So I think I'm going to see if Grandpa Skelly wants to come out tonight. That bear this morning should have been shot, you know. Obviously, I already killed one, so I was out of the game for that, but maybe grab Grandpa Skelly, see if he wants to come up tonight, or Mom, or somebody's got a bear tag, because I feel like we gotta dump these adult bears when we have the opportunity. And like I said, 3 times in a row now I've seen one. I think Cliff was mentioning bear season. We're pretty close to the PA border, and they get quite a bit of pressure over there. Close enough to where, like, this block of woods, you could go woods all the way to Pennsylvania, essentially. So I think some are getting booted over from there, and you know, there's probably more in this woods than what there typically is right now. So gotta take advantage of the opportunity, and hopefully somebody else can tag one of these things while they're bopping in and out of this corn. But hopefully that bear's been gone now for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, so hopefully it'll calm down out here and I can get some movement from Swagger. That's who I'm here after, really. We think he's in this woods, just tight to the pines, and just needs to make a mistake. I mean, I can see in the woods a little bit, even if they're rummaging around in there, but really I need him to come out to the cornfield probably to get a good shot. So I'll turn you on if we see anything else. Hopefully it's a whitetail. Welcome back, everyone. It is the afternoon of the 22nd, and I'm sitting over the new food plot this year. So this is our old pasture, the one that Cliff planted, a bunch of brassica that looks really good, and corn as well around it, kind of as a screen. So I was a little late getting back today, and didn't want to go back into Cherry Ridge and disrupt anything, being a little bit late. So we're going to give it a try here, but I think I have as good a chance here as anywhere, really. Cliff and Kaylee are sitting in the cornfield, where I've seen bears now 3 straight days there. So Kaylee has a bear tag. She's ready to fill. I just talked to Cliff on the phone. They've already got 3 doe out in front of them. So that may mean that the bears are not in the area, just because what I've seen the last few days is when the bears are there, the deer are not. So I guess that's a good sign for their chances at Swagger, and probably not as good a sign for their chances at bear. But Swagger is in these woods somewhere. Cliff hasn't got him on camera for, over 24 hours now. I just don't think he's moving very much. Now that the rut is kind of slowing down, I think it's basically just food, bed, and this is one of his food options. So hopefully he swags out here and takes a 30-06 round to the chest if all goes well. But weather's still pretty crappy overall. Not much pressure on these deer though up to this point. I mean, Thanksgiving's tomorrow, so I can already see when I was driving here today, I already saw a whole bunch of orange vests coming in different vehicles. So the pressure will be up tomorrow, and that will probably change their patterns. So hopefully we can get after one of them tonight. One of them makes a mistake and steps out here, so we can take a crack at him. But oh, it's just some weeds. First time sitting here, so you know, everything looks like a deer initially until you get to hunt it a few times and you kind of get the lay of the land. So, all right, I'll turn you on when I see something worth taking video of.